And welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing! Today is May 1st, which I think is May Day, but in Animal Crossing is spring cleaning. Oops, a bottle left. Oh well, we saw it in one video. Okay, buried the greatest treasure ever in one of the bee acres. That's actually appropriate because of spring cleaning. Unloading stuff actually makes sense today. Bee acres. We could just go talk to Tortimer, but we're actually gonna go look for this thingamabobber first. One thing I think that's unique to this is actually these koi streamers, because this is actually a little bit of a nod to Japan. Koi streamers are often hung up in Japan for Children's Day, which is I think May 5th. Children's Day is not represented in this game, but the holiday week from like the first week of May, there was like 4 or 5 holidays, not 5, like 3 or 4 holidays all in a row. Children's Day is 5/5, I know that one. I think, yeah, I can't remember the other two, but Children's Day is often celebrated with koi streamers, the koi representing, like becoming adults essentially, because there's a legend in Japan about koi swimming upstream and becoming dragons. This story might be sounding very familiar if you're into Pokemon. Something, I don't know the exact details, but anyway, it's just something interesting to note that they sort of still have a little bit of a leftover from the Japanese version and this version. A lot of the villagers will basically comment on spring cleaning, but that's about it. They don't really go into details about it. I personally, kind of wish they would just leave in all holidays, and I sincerely hope, for a Switch Animal Crossing, which I'm holding out hope for, that they actually put out a version with all holidays, because the game won't be region locked. Because the game won't be region locked, I kind of hope they actually incorporate all holidays, like all cultural holidays. I just think it would be really cool to kind of have, because it's 1, a portable game, and 2, the first handheld Animal Crossing, well, not the first handheld, the first region-free Animal Crossing since Wild World. I think it would actually be kind of cool to have some sort of setup so that the game is more like culturally worldwide inclusive. I'm not sure how possible that's gonna be though. This might just be wishful thinking on my part. But still, I think that'd be really cool, personally. I like how she's sharing that I caught an empty can, kind of adding insult to injury. I'm trying to catch a very specific fish, because if I'm not mistaken, the last fish we need for the museum can be caught in May, so I'm gonna sort of be spamming this for a little bit while I talk about some other stuff. This playthrough has gone on for almost a year now. We only have a few holidays. Hey! 3rd try! Sweet. Okay, so before we actually go any further, what I want to do is actually talk to Tortimer, because he's right here, and also talk to Daisy, because why not? Spring cleaning day. One thing I kind of wish is if this was sort of, oh, sneeze. If this was sort of incorporated in with, like, a flea market kind of system, sort of like, Wild World had flea markets. I kind of wish this game did too, especially for this day. Today is spring cleaning day. Oh, yepper, there's a crispness to the air today, huh? Makes me feel great. Wait, that's not what he said at all. It feels great. Makes me feel decades younger. Anywho, since today's holiday and all, I have a little something for you. Is May 1st Greenery Day? In Japan? Or Green Day? I don't know, because my knowledge of Japanese holidays is incredibly foggy. Yeah, there's one holiday called Greenery Day, which is for one of the emperors who like nature, and I think that actually that might fall within Golden Week. Any case, if you've ever noticed a lot of Japanese games come out around like March, April, May, it's because Golden Week is actually one of the biggest holidays, or vacation times, I should say. Because there's so many holidays in a row, a lot of times schools just take off like a lot of time. So a lot of times games sell the best during Golden Week. I know New Leaf had really good sales during Golden Week in its first year of release. Where am I going? I want to go to the museum. Yeah, just some fun trivia. I really wish I had looked up which holidays are actually in Golden Week, so I wouldn't be completely clueless right now. But yeah, the Koi streamers are a nice touch. Kind of livens up the place. So, I actually ran into a problem. I have, through codes, obtained every painting in the museum except for a warm painting. The warm painting, to my knowledge, is actually the only painting you can't get through a code. So that is really unfortunate. Maybe we'll get good luck and actually find a rare painting in the next 2 months. My guess is the museum will still stay partially incomplete till the end of time. If, by any chance, I actually do get a warm painting, I will return to the series and show the completion of the museum. I don't know when that'll be, but I just do really want to show that at some point. 1,000 Who's? Could this possibly mean the fish collection? It is. Is it complete? Why, yes, it is. Good fishing, old sport. A complete fish collection is quite the accomplishment. My sincere congratulations. Keep up the good work. As you might imagine, we're quite keen to complete our other collections as well. 2 down, 2 to go. It's actually hilarious because I'm not completing the Fish Encyclopedia no Kami because that's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know why, but fishing in Okami just is really frustrating because you can't really catch things consistently because you have to manipulate shadow size by like backing out if you start catching a lot of fish. Because the fish get bigger as you catch more, so it becomes impossible to catch small fish. So it's just really frustrating. We gotta show off our item we got. Let's actually check in with Nook, real quick. Now, I'm not sure if actually a warm painting is something that you can actually get from Red. If it is, then we might actually be in luck tomorrow. Because Crazy Red is in town. I have to look up which ones are actually from Nook and which ones are from Crazy Red, because they actually have slightly different painting selection. Crazy Reds are also often forged, so that's swell. But in any case, yeah, spring cleaning, probably gonna do some of that myself. Clean up all the books and stuff that I just piled around my room because don't have time to clean up stuff during school quarter. This is the dump model. It's not that great, to be honest. During a raffle, during the April raffle, I actually got this, which is tennis, NES tennis. We are actually really full up on items. If I don't get that blue table ASAP, yeah, we're gonna just totally run out of room. So I might move. Wait, what's actually upstairs? You know, in this game, you can't put stuff on, like, top of dressers and stuff. So that also cuts into how much you can store. So yeah, this basement, we legit have no more room to actually get to this diary. So that's a bit of a problem. This next holiday is Mother's Day, May 14. You know, what I'm gonna do is, because the basement is becoming impossible to navigate, is I'm gonna just do this. We're not gonna have a music player up here, we're just gonna have the diary up here. This way we can actually just access the diary without having to navigate through all the clutter of the downstairs. Because it's actually ridiculous at this point. We're not even gonna have any standing room in the basement by the end of this LP, which is actually really cool. Now I've got enough rare items to fill out an entire basement. Pretty neat. In any case, thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Animal Crossing.